Hello everyone, welcome to Motion. Thank you for visiting my channel. I'm Liv. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about how I get started my career as a motion graphic designer and also how I can get my first client. Wonder how? Let's just jump right in. I would like to start with my career as a motion graphic artist. Well, I'm a student. I study English in teaching faculty. In my 5th semester, like 2 years back, we were taught how to create multimedia for teaching English based on the 12 principles of CTML or Cognitive Theory of Multimedia Learning by Meyer. So this 12 theory will help you to develop or to design multimedia based on how human minds work, based on how our minds capture and process information. Well, so it's a very good principles to follow if you want to start with multimedia like animations and videos and such to convey your message through multimedia. Well, because we had no prior knowledge with software and things, we started with very basic animation maker. So there were plenty of them. My very first software that I used was Powtoon. I think everybody knows Powtoon. If you don't know, just Google it, Powtoon. So it's a software to create animations. It's a very basic software and very easy to use. You just need to, insert your voiceover. You just need to insert your pictures and things. Everything's needed inside into the program to create animation. And also it provides like many assets, like the animation of people walking, of people talking, calling, and etc. Just like lots of them. And so yeah, I use that to create a multimedia learning. If you want to see the result, it's here. Just check on that one video. And then I try to use another program because I want to know the feature inside the program. So I moved to VideoScribe. So VideoScribe is also an animation maker, but with different style. It's more like hand drawn, so it's like more like a white and black board. It's like the videos inside, everything inside the video is being drawn by chalk or by pens. It was fancy as well. If you want to see how the result, you can see also in my videos. I also use that one. Well, I got really addicted with multimedia, designing. So I just made lots and lots of videos for teaching English. And then I started to get curious for other programs as well. And then I started to Google it, and then I found Premiere Pro, and yeah, I learned how to operate Premiere Pro. To be honest, it was quite difficult, so it took me weeks to understand how to really operate it. And yeah, and then I learned how to use Adobe Illustrator to draw the things. And then lastly I learned how to operate After Effects, just like what you see here. So this is the animation here. I made it with After Effects. Well, that's how that's the trip of how I learned how to animate. And now let's move on to how I got my very first client. Now let's talk about how I can get my very first client. Well, back in 2019, I got a friend and he introduced me to Fiverr.com. Well, if you don't know what is Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com is a platform where you can sell anything that you can do. For example, I can make animation, I can make a multimedia learning, so I sell the service of creating multimedia learning. Well, that time I didn't think twice or anything. I just signing up I just, creating my very first seller account. I just creating my, very first gigs. Well, my very first gig was about selling 2D animation explainer for English lessons. Well, this is my very first gig. And if you want to check my, Fiverr account, you can check it in the description box below. Well, it was really simple, It was really simple to create your accounts and things there. It just, you needed to wait a little bit of time until you get your clients. So you need to make your traffic busy. So you need to share your Fiverr link address to, to many platforms like your Instagram page, like your Telegram channel, or even your friends and family. You just share the link to them so that the more click you get, the more people know that you exist. Okay, so well, I think I waited like 6 months, I guess, until I get my very first client. Yeah, well, my very first client came from Israel, Tel Aviv, and she wanted me to create a multimedia learning about singular and plural nouns. So she created the script and the concept, and then she gave them to me. So then I can develop, the multimedia or the animation. Well, my very first experience in talking with clients, and it was quite challenging. And I was quite scared at first because I was scared that she would not like what I created. But I just tried it, and she ended up liking it. And then she came back to me and she asked me to create another video. Well, and then another client keeps coming. So and I kept getting projects, in Fiverr.com. It was really pleasant, to know that, oh my God, people like my service, although it was very basic animation. And I didn't even think that I would get clients there, because I thought my videos is very simple, very basic. I don't think people would be interested in it, but the universe says the different thing. And well, there is also another way to share that you exist or your service exists. I mean, there are another way to get clients. It's just not you can get them from Fiverr.com, but you can also get them from other platforms like your Instagram page, your Facebook page, even your LinkedIn page. So I was contacted from LinkedIn for a project. I was also contacted from my Instagram page. So you just create many pages from different platforms like Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Behance, and then share your works there, share your portfolio there, so that people can reach you. The more people know that you exist, the more people know that your service exists. So yeah, you can just share your works to as many platforms that you have. Well, now let's end this with two takeaways. I've got 2 points that you can take it. First, if you want to try something, just try it. I mean, just get started. Don't think about anything that you will fail, that you will not succeed. It's not about failing or getting success. It's about that we enjoy our process, that we are enjoying our activities, that we are interested in what we are doing. So just focus on what you want to know, what you are interested in. And then the second point is that I write it down. it doesn't matter if you only have basic skills on the certain software that you are using. What matters is how you use your creativity to solve that limited skill problem. So that's how you manipulate the work as simple as possible, yet it still conveys the message. So for example, I want to show the audience the scene where a mother is pouring a tea into a cup. The thing is that it's very complicated to do. You know, you've got to animate the mother, you've got to animate the arms, you've got to animate the teapot and also the cups, and then the tea is pouring also. So it's just quite complicated for me to do that. So instead of doing that, I crop the scene and I just show the audience the teapot pouring a tea into the cup. So it's more simple. You don't need to animate the mother, you don't need to animate the action of the mother, pouring the drink. So it's much more simple, just like in this animation. So you just need to manipulate it as simple as possible, yet you still convey the message. Well, I think that's it. I hope that you can learn something, you can take something from this video, because I'm really enjoying making this one. Well, I think that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!